Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome in. We'll try to make this brief as usual. So, what I'm watching going into tonight, obviously, we have a gap down here on NQ. Potentially, watch to get this gap filled here. If we go here, we'll break it down to like the 15-minute chart here. You can see the gap here sits in this area. So, I'll be watching this. We'll probably get some kind of retrace into it, whether we fill it and then reject or inverse it and continue higher. Obviously, I think it determines the bias tomorrow. But besides the gap, going back into here, we know we have a daily order block sitting here, right? Because this was the candle that hit the weekly FEG CE, and then we got a daily order block over it. As long as we'll see if CE of this CE of this daily order block or mean threshold, whatever you want to call it, holds here. As long as this gets respected still, I still think we have potential to get up to this daily fair value gap and then potentially up to the daily 50%, which sits up here at 226 level, I believe, ish. So 224.50. Probably not drawn exactly to a scale here, but close to that 224 226 level, depending what happens here in the middle of this daily order block. Um, but going down to here, you remember we're still in a weekly FVG. The problem is this is a weekly breaker here. This is a weekly breaker sitting here, a weekly order block here. You see we dug into it and then continue to push lower. So if we do end up displacing down and violating this daily order block, our next target, at least from what I see, is going to be down here. You see, we have this untapped daily fair value gap sitting down here at that. Let's see, it's think it's four. The low is 488.75. So down here would be the next target. Obviously, displaced through here. We come down to this 19,189 level, but first target would be down here. Just remember, we are delivering from a weekly order block and a weekly bearish order block, as well as the weekly breaker. But we are still delivering from the weekly fair value gap here. So we need to see what happens overnight, right? That's the benefit of having 15, 16 more hourly candles before we plan to place any more trades here. So just keep an eye on the gap here. Obviously, this afternoon, a lot of chop, right? Uh, big move in the morning. It pretty much happened with the same thing yesterday. Proves to you guys that. So here was Friday's high, right? We take Friday's high yesterday morning, and then look what happens today. Up here's is Monday's high. Look what happens. We take Monday's high. It just goes to prove how important your daily highs and daily lows are. Because look, we sweep the high, and we dump. We sweep the high and then we dump. So I've been looking for this daily fair value gap. But the key thing I've been saying is we need displacement over it. We're not getting displacement over it. We're just getting a little bit above it and then rejecting. And the big thing is what is holding price here is this 4 hour fair value gap. Look how this thing is basically acting like a brick wall. So keeps rejecting price. I need to see this in as soon as the moment I see this 4 hour inverse here is the moment that I will be sure that obviously this first high here, today's high will be the first target, and then up here to this daily fair value gap will be the next target up there at that 162 level, which is also those 4 hour equal highs that sit here. So this has to inverse first for me to have any confidence in this, as well as look how this 4 hour, like, remember what I said, this is like a 4 hour order block sitting here. um and look how price has reached into it, one, two, three, four times now, and rejected and keeps pushing price down. Obviously, not the most bullish reaction. Probably means we end up going down and taking some kind of low here, um, which could happen, right? We have a daily rejection block down here as well that price could reach down into, and before pushing higher. So got to watch that too. Just a lot of uncertainty. We'll see what happens with those 15, 16, however many hourly candles we have until the market opens tomorrow. Probably about 14 to be honest, but we'll see what happens. And then with that, we'll have the AM video tomorrow. But that's what I'm watching. Watch the 4 hour above and watch for displacement through the daily order block. So if we slice through here, expect obviously last Friday's low and Monday's low to be the targets because we already we already gapped down and took yesterday or Tuesday's low. So next target would be on here to Monday's low, and then obviously if we inverse the 4 hour up, you guys know what to expect. These will finally be toast. I think these have gotten a lot of people in trouble this week as well. So just we need that confirmation on the higher time frame that price is ready to deliver up here. So with that, hope you guys have a fantastic evening, a fantastic night, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.